Hi, and welcome back to another Megiddo Gaming video. Ooh, there's a lot of players heated about what just rolled out from Bethesda, but you know what? Some people like me actually think it's something good. So please watch this video as we go over the latest patch for Fallout 76. Hi, welcome fellow Appalachia adventurers and those still in the vaults hesitant about playing Fallout 76. Now this isn't my true review, but I figured I needed to do some crowd control after some of the videos and posts online that I've seen about Fallout 76 following the latest patch. Now to give everyone some quick context if you haven't played Fallout 76 or you're new to the game, the top weapons in this game are ones that can shoot 2 projectiles at once and those explode. Also, to give you an idea, a shotgun with pellets, each of those explode as well. What they were doing is they were causing near 100% more damage, which is not exactly how the game was meant to be played. Now everybody got used to this. They started farming these 2-shot, and I'll refer to these as TSEs, 2-shot explosives. They were farming these like crazy. They were using it for endgame content. I mean, if you had a decent group, you could take out the final boss of the game in well under 5 minutes, which is way ahead of time what it should be. There's supposed to be a little bit more challenge for the endgame boss, to be honest, and anyone who's played any game, that should be the case. Just because that's something you're familiar with since the game's release does not make it a negative when it gets set to what it's supposed to be. You gotta look out for the new people that they want to bring into the game that were hurt by all the bad advertisement. You know, it was all Bethesda's fault in how they handled things. But don't hate the game because the creators of it don't know how to do their jobs properly. It's still a really great game. So to give you an idea, these TSEs could bypass the PvP aspect. So what you had to do to PvP is one person would shoot you and you'd have to shoot them back. That would engage PvP so that way your weapons were dealing normal damage. Well, when someone would go to shoot someone with one of these TSEs, they could bypass that and kill them in one shot. That, of course, is a huge problem for PvP. And I already told you how it affected PvE while killing the endgame boss so quickly. So a lot of people are sour about this change. I personally welcome it. It's gonna, this along with a lot of other things in this recent patch notes, and I'll put a link up in the corner here and down in the description if you want to check it out, has fixed a lot of issues that's going to fix server balancing. There has been a huge issue with duping items within the game. Every time some kind of patch comes out, someone finds a way around it. Well, part of the thing was everyone's duping these TSEs. There's explosive bobbleheads that people were stacking. That's been patched. People are a little upset about that. And here's the thing. A lot of these patches they're doing is not specifically targeting dupers, but it's definitely helped fixing a problem. Like, why should you be able to have a mule that's carrying over 1 million pounds of weight? I know it's just a game, but physics dictates that, you know, it'd probably crush them and kill them. So that's been lowered down to 1,500 points over the max carry weight. So to give you an idea, if you could only carry 100 pounds of weight, you can now, on that character, carry a max of 1,600. That's going to help with the duping. Any character or mule that was doing that cannot get any more items added, and they can also not earn or hold any more caps on that character. So this is going to put those black market weapons dealers in a little bit of a tight space. The nice thing about this is that all that duping, all those mules and everything, whenever you load that character in, that's a lot of items putting stress on the server. So this in turn, with other fixes that they've done in this patch with the Scorch Beast Queen, server stability, all of this culminates into having a better experience in the game. And we'll see, you know, here within the next week how well that pans out. But these types of changes are meant to help the game as a whole, not just for those people that have been playing since beta and become used to it and accustomed to how it works, tried to work around, you know, okay, well maybe it's okay to dupe this, maybe it's okay to use this exploit, things like that. It's just a process. Yes, it should have been all fixed through beta, You know, if you saw any of my older videos, that I believe that was what should have happened. But hey, it's a growing game. You know, we haven't got a release of new content yet. This is essentially what we call first module. You know, we got to give it a little bit of breathing room. Yes, I understand. I hate, you know, taking the time to nuke a place and then the server crashes and then you can't play. It's really crappy, you know, but you get over it. Now, you've heard how I feel about the TSEs and, you know, the nerfing, as people would say. I'd say it's a balancing of the damage output. It hasn't really bothered me. The thing that does kind of bother me, and so I can see it from their perspective, as someone that server hopped multiple times to get plans for certain items in the game, and now a patch was just released where vendors now have pretty much all those plans anytime you go to them. This is a huge quality of life update that will benefit everyone, and yeah, I'm feeling a little salty about it because of how much time I put in hopping and all that work to get those items to now that they're readily available. But I understand that I'm not the only one that plays this game, so I need to let that slide. But here's the thing. This is not my review. My review after editing is over 4 hours long. So I'm going to continue to edit, but I'm going to have to put it out into segments because there is so much content in this game to go over. I don't want to just do a review, but I also want to add, you know, tips and tricks, try and make it a little entertaining. So that's going to take some time, and I think I've experienced more than enough of the game to give you a detailed report of good or bad, the different aspects of the game, and as patches roll out, then I can also reevaluate those and give you updates accordingly. So if you want to know more about my outlook on this game, because I like to think it's a pretty positive one, even though I myself have been burned by Bethesda and, you know, glitches and bugs from this game in the past, I'm trying to look at it from the perspective of not just a Fallout player, but as someone who plays MMOs. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and then that way you'll be notified when I put out those review videos. But there's still so much to do and so many places to see on such a large open map. I still haven't even seen it all yet. So definitely get the game. If not, watch the videos, see if maybe you like something about it. And you know what? I might see you out there. Alright, here's that 10 seconds you get to stop that automatic play button, or you could click one of the 2 videos on here, or like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.